So I've been studying the book of First Samuel, and something stood out to me, and I just thought to share. Probably it will help somebody out there. And while studying the book of First Samuel, two things stood out to me actually. Very profound, almost as if like you could miss it, right? And it's in the way that Saul led and David led. So Saul, obviously these two people were people's person, like the people loved them. But then like Saul's form of leadership was majorly influenced by other people rather than checkmating if what the people are saying is true or is okay. Don't get me wrong, right? It's good to hear people, it's good to listen to people, but at the same time, when you listen to people, you should checkmate within yourself whether what they're saying is good or not. So it happened when Saul and his men were supposed to defeat the Philistines, and Samuel was supposed to make a sacrifice to God, but Samuel wasn't coming. So Saul decided to do it by himself so that the men would stop because the men were already leaving, so that the men would stay in the sense. He was trying to like please his followers, if that makes sense. But then contrary to the way David led, at first when Saul wanted to take a rest in the cave where David and his men were, David's men were like, "Oh my God, David, God has finally given your enemies into your hands. This is your time. This is your opportunity to, take out Saul." And so David at first went there, obviously listening to himself, to his conscience and to his heart. He took out, um, he cut just the hem of Saul's robe and went back inside. And then his conscience didn't let him. So when he went back to the people were like, but and Saul was like, David was like, no, we can't lay our hands on God's anointed. I mean, like for most of us, right? Like we could be like Saul, to be very honest. Like just because we don't want to lose the people that are following us, we just want to like try to please them and do things in their own time rather than waiting to do things at the right time, if that makes sense. At the time God has said, okay, now go ahead. I was thinking if the reverse was the case, right? And Saul was like, Saul's men would be like, "Oh, David is here. This is your opportunity to kill him." He would have done it ASAP and then regretted it almost immediately. Because when um Saul is was chasing David